Alright, welcome back. This is Gamer Soul King coming to you once again with Star Citizen Alpha 3.22. We are continuing where we left off at in our last video. This is going to be beginner's guide for new players of the verse. And this is part 6 continued, where we are looking for places to hen mine and everything. So we are going to continue our search for rocks that are small enough to hen mine with the multi-tool. And without further ado, let's get into it, and I will start the music. So as you see, we are exactly where we left off at from the last video. And our MSR, not MSR, no, RSI Aurora. Alright, and now we are going to check with the contracts manager and see if there's any more any new contracts for us. This is the one we were looking for, the missing client Bardo Garrigan. I know this should be true because most of the time, if there is a missing person that's only worth 4,000 credits, 9 times out of 10 they are going to be in a cave. The research at our preliminary investigation team has learned that Garrigan has previously been conducting research at a cave on Magda. Is our recommendation that you start your search there. Cave can only be accessed on foot. Alright, so this is one way to get yourself to a mining location. But first, we are running low on food, and we are almost halfway depleted of our hydration. So we're gonna accept that offer first, and then we are going to go over to Bajini Point. So let's look for Bajini Point near Area 18. Remember, it's going to be a square, a large square. Actually, we are at Lorville. We are at Hurston in Lorville. So in that case, we are going to be looking for Everest Harbor. So we're going to pull up the navigation mode map here. If you remember where we left off at, you should be in Hurston with me. So now we are just going to zoom in on the planet Hurston and look for Everest Harbor. Remember, hold the left mouse button to rotate around your target here, and of course to pan left and right. Panning around in the radar mode. Of course, you hold the right mouse button. So now Lorville will be highlighted as a circle with a dot in the center, and Everest Harbor will be normally right above the main city of the main planet in the galaxy. So see, we have Everest Harbor highlighted here. We're going to set our route and flying over to that location in a second. First, you gotta look for our waypoint here. Here we go. Travel over to this. Next, we are going to travel over here to OM6. I'm not sure what OM stands for. It could be origin markers. Everest Harbor. Whenever you're, and I will show y'all how to feed yourselves whenever you are running low on food and drink, which would be food on the right, and of course any type of drink on the left. You don't want that to reach 0 because your player could literally start to pass out and die from lack of nutrition and hydration. So we're gonna fly on over to Everest Harbor here. Guess we can cut off our engines there. I'll switch to the external view so I can see exactly where I am. Alright, and like I said in the previous video, if you will, once you get close enough to it, you will see please contact ATC to land. Once you officially see that on your screen, you can go ahead and request landing clearance. And a quick way, I will teach y'all a shortcut on how to request landing clearance without going into the global chat window. So you would just hold the left Alt key and press the N key.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Alright, now we have our landing clearance. You look for that circle with that arrow pointing down in the middle. Yeah, and we are stopping here at Everest Harbor to refill our food and water supplies. I mean to eat is what I'm about to say. Because your character work, I failed to mention this in the previous videos, that your character can get hungry and thirsty and will eventually starve to death or die from lack of hydration if you're not careful. Alright, now that we are above our right. I could have prepared this prior to the video, but that's fine too. I can throw in a few more tips here along with the main objective of the video. Be a quick touch and go type of stop here. Just gonna keep the engines running. Again, I can nice view of it, and still have my headlights on. That's why it's so bright right now. Once you never mind the glitch there. So once you get into the lobby, you can go to your left from the elevator over to a burrito bar. There you'll find some substance and things to drink and eat and stuff like that. So before you are able to purchase and eat something, you will need to go into your personal inventory and drag your helmet into the local inventory to the right side box here, the long rectangular box. Then you can exit the inventory, proceed to interact with anything that looks purchasable. Any form of food and drink out of this purchasable. So we're just gonna go with a little burrito here. If it doesn't let you buy it, just move a little closer to it, or try a different item or burrito. Now we at 69%. We're gonna go to another burrito. And there we go. Of course, how you proceed to eat that burrito after you have picked it up, you just use the left mouse, hold the left mouse button until you consume it completely. Same thing with a drink, any form of drink, you hold the left mouse button so you can drink the entire bottle or can. And when you're done with your bottle or can, you can either dispose of it properly into a garbage can, or you can just drop it on the floor. Preferably to reduce the amount of garbage in the verse, I recommend not storing it, but if you store anything in your inventory by mistake, of course you just go back to your personal inventory, look for what you had stored in your top left box here, which would be your backpack here. So you can proceed to drag that over to your player's hand, and they will equip that item. So now that we have equipped that item, we can go to place and store it in the garbage can properly. And barely got in there. It kind of clipped in and out there. All right, now that we are fully hydrated and well nourished, we can get back out there into the verse and continue our mission to find this Magda cave in our main quest to I forgot which hangar I originally was in. Okay, hangar 1, that explains it. Alright, now let's head back to our ship. I know this is kind of like longer than usual to Tutoro, but it's based on a live, unedited video. Now we are back at our ship. Let's get back out there into the stars. So one thing that seems to be a little interesting on how is a bit of a challenge. Oh, and after you have eaten your food and meal, your food and drink, and you want to equip your helmet again. So you want to go back to your personal inventory, drag your helmet from the right side box onto your character, or double click your helmet to equip it. I keep forgetting some of these few essentials, like eating and drinking, which should have been covered in the first video, so I do apologize for that. Alright, and like I mentioned in the previous video, you can ask for launch clearance quickly by just holding the left alt key and tapping the N key.
You are clear to launch.
You know what? Before we launch, we are going to refuel our ship here. Alright, Hydrogen and quantum fuel is at 100%. We can head on out. Okay. Now they say we need to go
Please visit again.
over to Magda Cave, which is 34,000 kilometers away. So we can go back into our navigation mode screen. Zoom in until we see Hurston, and then double click Hurston. Zoom in some more, and rotate around the planet until we see actually no, Magda Cave. Zoom back out, and if it's not on Hurston itself, it might be on another planet close by. So Magda Cave is, of course, on Magda. So we are going to rotate around the planet, look for Magda Cave. If we cannot click on Magda Cave specifically, we are going to click on a location closest to its trajectory. Closest to its neighboring location. Well, closest to its location. So that would be HDMS Herman. So we can travel from here to the Magda Cave if we can't go directly to the cave. So we set our route, fired up our quantum drive, of course. Find our origin marker or waypoint. All right, Magda Cave. Now that we are here, we're gonna go for HDMS Perman. Always like enjoying the quantum travel locations. Quantum traveling, period. It's really nice to enjoy. Now that we are at HMS Perm, and in a few moments we are going to rotate over to Magda Cave, turn off our quantum drive, and just fly on over. Keep Magda Cave in the center of your reticle or crosshairs. Just fly at a good steady pace towards Magda Cave, keeping that, keeping your crosshairs or reticle centered in that diamond there, and that should get you perfect. That should set you up at a perfect approach towards Magda without going too high or too low. 9 times out of 10, you will feel like you are going towards the mountain. If you are going towards the mountains, of course, your destination might be over the mountains, so you can just, of course, increase your altitude and fly over the mountains. Always be aware of your surroundings. Like say, okay, I can't fly straight there, so I'll just, if you can't keep your reticle in the center of the diamond, of course you just go above the diamond, keep your altitude a little ways, slightly higher than the diamond, about almost 5 meters above the center and just keep flying straight into that kilometers drop. Yeah, we have 51 kilometers left to go. Well, you can keep your crosshairs or reticle in the center of the diamond if it's a closer, if that destination is a little closer than 40 kilometers. If it's like 20 kilometers, yeah, you should be able to actually keep your reticle in the center of the diamond and fly straight there. But if it's more than 20 kilometers, just fly in a straight path at a level, keep your ship leveled and fly in a straight path, and just keep your destination in the front of your HUD until you get to about 20 kilometers away from your target. Then you can proceed to decrease your altitude and fly more towards the center of the diamond. So now that I'm 20 kilometers, I can proceed to drop my altitude and bring my reticle more towards the center of the diamond, while not too much to fear about hitting any mountains, because by the time my ship dropped to a low enough altitude, I should be at my destination. Now it's about 9,000. So long as you keep it centered, you should be fine. Just don't go any lower than the center, and you should arrive at your destination without hitting the ground. Just watch your speed on your approach, and you should be fine. And once you get close enough to cave destination, the highlighted cave will probably disappear from your HUD. So slow down and slowly inch your way forward while you are in third-person view, so you can pan down to see your surroundings of the ground until you come across a section that looks like a dig site entrance into a cave. Okay, well, this looks like an entrance. This definitely looks like an entrance to a cave. So we are going to try this location first. Let's go ahead and land here, drop down, and see if this is our jackpot location. I always want to keep my ship as close to the entrance as possible. Not too close, don't want it to fall in. Alright, I will actually turn off my lights, engines, and power. Turn on my flashlight from my suit, and by turning in how you turn your flashlight on for your suit, you would just have to tap the T key. So proceed down into the cave here. Well, just watch your step. It is a pretty long way down there. So now that we are inside the cave, you want to proceed to equip your multitude. So So there is a shortcut key for it, which would be the number 2 key. No, it was number 4 key for handguns and so forth. So number 4 key. So after you have equipped your multi-tool, you want to proceed to hit the right mouse button, tap the right mouse button, and you proceed to go into mining mode with your multi-tool. And this allows you to be able to locate mining minerals, mineable minerals on the walls or on the floors. So take your time and search for them. Like, for example, there is one located near me. So once you locate one, just aim at it and allow your multi-tool to scan it and see what type of mineral it is. So it's hadenite, one of the more valuable minerals in the game. So once you get this screen up on your multi-tool, this scan mode, you're gonna notice on the left side there is a lot of red lines. There is a green section for green lines, and then there's a huge space below it. This is the section that's used for when you are mining material. You want to keep your mining your mining laser. It's for when you engage. Well, basically this section on the left side of the screen is for your mining laser, your output on your mining laser, and how far your laser has to overpowering the mineral before the mineral actually will explode and cause damage to you. So once you engage your mining laser, you want to, it's going to, a bar will actually rise here, and it will go up the more you keep the laser pointed at the mineral. The sweet spot is to keep the mining laser, is to keep that level, that bar that rises in the center right here in the green area. In order to do that, you just control the power output of your mining laser by using your mouse wheel to increase and decrease the power of your mining laser. So after you have aimed at the mining laser, you can activate your, after you have pointed at the mineral with your multi-tool, you can activate your mining laser with the left mouse key, the left mouse button. So now your mining laser has been activated, and if it's not look like it's mining anything, you want to get a little closer to the mineral until you see sparks or some form of fire and sparks coming off the mineral. Okay, so now we have sparks and stuff coming off the mineral. So now we are mining the mineral, but at a very, very slow pace, and it's very ineffective. So we want to increase our power output of our laser. And our power output of our laser will actually be on this bar of the back of the multi-tool. That represents this level here represents, I can't really point at it, but there is a symbol on the back of the multi-tool that looks like a battery, and next to that is a symbol that looks like a laser or something hitting like impacting something. So that level or indicator it represents the level of laser power you are using. So we're going to slowly increase our mining laser power with the middle mouse, with the mouse wheel, by scrolling up to increase the power, Let me see. It should increase. It is not increasing. Or is it the right mouse button? Nope, it is not the right mouse button. Okay, so you can actually, I think you have to deactivate it now. The deactivate the mining mode in order to increase the mining output. Well, maybe it's maybe something a little different. Let's find out. On foot. Let's see. Alright, now that it seems to be something else for mining. Let's look up our controls here. I do apologize for this. The mining controls have changed through the many patches they implemented. Let's see here. Alright, let's try. Let's try. Maybe mining is left alt mouse wheel. So I guess in order to increase and decrease our power, we have to actually hold the left alt key and use the mouse wheel. Yep. So to increase our power of our mining laser, just hold down the left alt key while using the mouse wheel to increase and decrease the power. So we are going to go with 36% power. Activate our mining laser. Let's see if that's enough power. If that's still not enough power, we will slowly increase our mining laser power output. We're gonna take it up to, I'll say 40. Still not enough power. Gonna do, let's do about 50% power. Still not enough. I think let's see. Alright, 54 seems to do something. So we can take it up a little further. Six, 7, 8. Let's take it up to 60, see what happens. Still nothing. Alright, let's take it up to 70. Okay, it's rising a little faster now. We're gonna take it up to 75. That's helping it. And we're gonna take it up to 80 and kind of keep it there for a little while. It's a good steady rise. You don't want to make that bar rise too fast, just fast enough to where it's effective. it's a gaming page. Once you get the hang of hand mining, you will be able to mine at a much faster pace and utilize the mining laser output a lot more efficiently. You can go straight to 85% and 90% instantly. So once you reach the green box, you want to decrease your power to keep it there, because it will rise up quite fast if you're not in control of it. So we're going to take it down to 44, and there we go. We have officially mined our first mineral. So now that we mined our mineral, we can unequip our multitude by hitting by holding down the R key. We can holster our multitude, and then we can proceed to interact with our mined minerals on the ground here, which is Titanite. We can go to store, put them in your backpack, and continue to locate all of your minerals on the ground, and just store it, and interact with it and go to store, put them in your backpack. There's hand mining. It seems to be looks a bit more interesting once you are hand mining now. The minerals seem to have a different type of reaction after you break open the stone or mineral. It's a bit surprising. It looked but my mind will be interested. Anyway, let's proceed to continue picking up our mined minerals from the ground. If there aren't any more, we can always probably re-equip our multitude and see if it can locate any mined minerals from the ground. If there aren't any, you should be fine. We have also found some Dolivine. We can mine that as well. So after you feel like you have picked up every piece of the mineral that you mined from this wall, you can proceed to locate more minerals in the cage. Of course, I believe you can also maybe utilize other means to locate your minerals, but as far as I know, this multitude locates it a lot quicker. So we're gonna move on to our next mineral here, which is Dolivine. We already have scanned it and officially coming up as Dolivine, and we have a similar window for mining here. This window will increase or decrease based on the mineral you are mining. As along with this window, it will either decrease or increase based on what you are mining. So we are going to proceed to start off with a low power rate for our mining laser here. Oops, I didn't mean to go all the way to 100. So if you go to 100 by mistake, you can always just aim away from the mineral really quickly and proceed to lower your power level. And then you can move the laser back to the mineral. And that still is too high. You can proceed to move it away from the mineral again and lower your power even further. Then go back to the mineral. 655 seems to be okay. We'll just let it rise at a slow, steady pace. Now we are going to get off the mining laser a bit. Take it down to about 38. Oh, I think I disabled it by mistake. Nope, we're going to actually, yep. Take it back up. Get it in that window. Increase the power. Up. Almost blew up the rock. So let's take the power back up. Back up a little bit. Keep it at about 30. Up. Yeah, it's trial and error sometimes. Trying to maintain that level. 30 seems to be okay. It should just get inside the box enough to. We will see. It's slowly climbing. Patience is key with mining. You can't rush mining unless you're a pro. Even pros will make mistakes too. So don't feel bad if you don't get it right the first time. There we go. Now we have officially mined Dotavine. Now we can proceed to pick it up our reward here. You can either holster your weapon or you can still actually interact with these and just pick them up while keeping your multi-tool equipped. Might be faster if I holster my multi-tool. Seem like it might be a little quicker, slightly quicker. There is a little bit of unnecessary animation going on here. Another piece of Dotavine here. Alright, now that we feel like we have picked up all of our Dotavine, we can re-equip our multi-tool by holding down the R key or just hitting the number 4 key. If that doesn't work, just hit the 4 key. Sometimes the R key works, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, go back into scan mode here. And you can see further into the cave and look for more minerals to mine and scan here. Don't seem to be none in this lower section here, so we're going to check on the other side of the mine here. Go a little deeper into the cave here. I mean, not the mine, I would say the cave. Let's see here. Just take your time and scan left to right. check the ground and check the walls for anything that looks like a abnormal looking stone or rock. It'd be like a stone or rock with colors inside of the rock. It should be like multicolored stones inside the rock. Like right. Found some more dolomite. We can proceed to either mine this, or we can find another more valuable mineable source here. We'll come across a few of these guys too. We do have a few animals in the game, a few creatures here that normally were never in the game before, so they are slowly adding creatures to the game, which is pretty freaking awesome in my opinion. This guy right here, he's an interesting fellow. I'm not sure if I can actually store him. I can pick him up and put him in my backpack. All right, let's go to our inventory and see what he is. He is stone bug shell. He takes up quite a bit of our space in our backpack as well. Known to curl into a tight ball when threatened, stone bug is sought after for its tough shell, which can be removed and used as a durable material that has even been utilized in certain something. All right. Now that we have that in our, since we don't have a lot of space for this guy, we're gonna actually drop him out of our backpack by dragging him down to this pin icon, indicating as if it's dropping something. So we're gonna drop this guy back on the ground. And there we are. Alright. Now we can go back to our multi-tool here. Proceed to locate more interesting minerals or deposits is what they would actually call these things, mining deposits or mineral deposits. Alright, let's see what's in here. That's some more interesting items we can actually collect here. Little plants, they can actually be picked up. And like I said, just scan the entire area, walls and floors. Sometimes things are ducked off in tight corners. Alright, there's nothing that I could find in that room. We're going to proceed further into the cave. There is something down there. We might have found our missing person as well, so we're going to go down here and see who that is. Alright, we're gonna interact with this guy here, and we're gonna go to search once we interact with him. Go to search. That is our missing guy. He also has some mineable material, mineable minerals with him as well. We can proceed to collect those. He had Haterite on him. That is quite a find. Unfortunately, our friend here is not able to enjoy his is treasure. We are going to make the best use out of it. We can also proceed to actually search the body or open, go to open to see if the body has any useful anything useful in its inventory. So go to open. Alright, Sunset Berries. Oza had a lot of different type of exotic fruits and food here. And some dung, which is, we know what that is. Some slime. Toxic, hydrating. We are going to take some of this stuff here. This is dehydrating, so we're going to take the one that's energizing and hydrating, which is the Golden Madmon. We got room for that. Alright. Now that we have searched the body, we can search different parts of the body, like leg armor, chest armor. We search the rucksack, we search the forearms. Yep, nothing there. Oops. Didn't need the undersuit. Oh shit, now we fell. We have fallen. Oh my goodness. We have fallen to our death. Alright. Well, I will end the video right here. That was a basic rundown of how to mine minerals and deposits in the verse. So I will post part 7 on my channel. Look out for that. And also, this is a good, if you have never died in the verse yet as a new player, this gives you a good experience on what would happen when you died. You are basically sent back to a hospital that's closest to your main residence or your designated respawn point. If your main residence is Area 18 or ArcCorp, or say like it's at Hurston or anything like that, you will be sent back to the hospital of that planet. Or there is multiple ways to multiple areas you can set your respawn point at. It don't have to be at planet side like here. It could just be at a spaceport or station. I mean a space station, if you like. Oh, we have a fusion of people here standing outside my door. Alright, so so that's a good idea of what happens once you die in a verse. So when you die, you are sent back here, of course, and you will have you have to re-equip your undersuit and armor once you respawn back into the verse. And if you prefer your home location, your residence location to be your respawn point, that is a great idea to keep it that way, because your main inventory will be uh, put in this location. It's like, so if it's Area 18, everything that you have bought in everything and stuff in the game will mainly be here. All the stuff that all the stuff you have bought on the RSI website will be placed here as well at your main residence. If you decide Orison is your main residence, it will, all your inventory will be there. Or New Babbage, it will be there as well. Any major planet in the verse that you choose to have your residence, or have your main residence, will have your main inventory there. You can go to other residents and build an inventory there as well to make it convenient for yourself when you ever end up respawning back at that location. You will have a bit of inventory to get you back out there really quickly. So it's great to stock up on undersuits and armor if you ever were sent back to those specific locations. So now we can unequip our hospital gown, go up here to our undersuit section, and just look for your favorite undersuit. And everything you have gained from that mining session can be recovered if you go back to the location where your body was killed. So it's kind of a rough way to do it, but you gotta have a real sense of direction and knowing where you are at all times in order to effectively get back to your body. Most of the time it should have locations already set in the verse where your body was last seen, where you can just travel back to that body and recover what was lost. So let's go into our armor, because you will lose your armor, undersuit, and all your everything in your body's inventory once you die. So it kind of sucks, but if you are able to get back to your body, that is that would be pretty good. So you can recover anything that's extremely vital or valuable to you. All right, let's switch to this one. All right, and I will not end the video just yet. I will show you exactly how to recover your stuff from your dead body. After I equip another set of armor here, and fortunate for me, that armor I had was part of a pledge set that I purchased on the website, so I will be able to recover that on the website if need be, without have to repurchase it again. And sometimes the game will once you exit out of the verse and come back to it in another server, there is a chance that you will be able to automatically recover some of the stuff that you lost from your last time you died. So once you do end up getting sent back to the hospital, you just look for an elevator main elevator once you exit the room. And you got the pharmacy to the left. This pharmacy allows you to buy all kinds of meds and of course drugs to battle different ailments that you will end up developing in the verse. So it's a great place to grab a few of those. But we are looking for the exit here, so the exit will be here. Stay safe and goodbye. Go over here. And then we are back in the center of Area 18. And now you have, now that you are back outside here, you can go ahead and re-equip a few things back onto your body. If you didn't buy more than one multi-tool, you can proceed to any, like I mentioned in a previous video, you can go to Cubby Blast and purchase a multi-tool there, or purchase one from a star, from a space station. Like, fortunately for me, I have multiple multi-tools at my disposal. And we are also going to equip a few weapons as well. I'm gonna go with the grenade launcher and the shotgun, and I'll add an arc-light pistol just for good measure. And you also want to make sure you have enough med pens equipped as well. Let's go back to the spaceport now. Like I mentioned in the previous videos on how to get to spaceport, it's pretty easy to get there again. I do have one med pen that I can equip while I wait for the tram. So I'm gonna go back to my inventory and double click that. Never know, one med pen might actually, it might just be one med pen, but it might save my life. I normally be fully equipped with med pens, but today, since it is a tutorial video, I shouldn't need much. My favorite ride in the game. One of my favorite rides in the game, at least. We are going, once we are back inside one of our ships, we'll show you how to get back to your dead body to recover your stuff. something else. Another favorite amongst new players is the Aegis Avenger Titan. Another highly recommended starter ship for new players.
Monitor your luggage at all times.
I will let y'all experience the Avenger Titan in this video. It is a nice ship to have for new players. Great all-arounder. Has good beginner cargo capacity. Allow you to put quite a few things in the back. Ramp access is here. Very nice ship for beginners and veterans alike. You cannot go wrong with something like the Titan at all. Alright, we're gonna open our door here from this panel here. And like I said, as you can see, the cargo space is quite a bit more than a Aurora, which probably had no cargo space. See here, we got a nicer bed as well. We even have I'm not sure, this one doesn't go open up, I guess. Anyway, we're going to proceed up these stairs here and onto our pilot seat. Fire up all the engines and systems.
You're clear to launch.
Wow, okay. That is a before and after view of what can happen to your Avenger Titan. Like, you can start like this and you can end like that's this poor guy right there. Pieces still raining down inside my hangar there. That is a pretty tragic sight to see there of a poor Titan. Alright, we're gonna exit up into the atmosphere, above the atmosphere here. After we get high enough to do traveling, do any quantum travel, we're gonna go into our navigation mode screen, and we're going to look for gonna go to Hurston again and go over to Magda. And then go to HDMS Perlman again. Set our destination there. Fire up our quantum drive. Normally, in order to find your your body, it will normally be highlighted in the overhead in the heads-up display as a red X with the distance to that red X in meters or kilometers. So that red X represent your dead body, your corpse. So you can travel back there to recover your